What's up, fam? The aftermath of this Aries full moon hit different. Y'all know I'm an Aries. I woke up knowing that the fire was just in the air, off the rip. The universe wasn't playing any games with me. And I'm gonna talk to you about these gentle metaphors this time about how life is reflecting back, AKA the full moon being in Libra. Yesterday, twice, the door closed on me. Let's get on the bus, slammed me in the door. Patron's like, what the F? Then I fell backwards out of the bus, crushed my food, scraped my elbow, completely bruised and red. You know I'm black. So you see red bruises and purple bruises on me, you know it hurt. And it was this moment where the ego was really bruised, where spirit said, ego being Aries, that's what happens when you try to force a door open that's not meant for you. Mind you, we're in a full moon in Aries where doors close. And you know what? I realized that bus wasn't my bus. Even though I've been taking it and I'm going to still have to take it for the unseeable future, that bus is not my bus. That door was not my door. This Aries full moon, especially here in Guadalajara, is lighting up the 11th house for me and the 5th house for the sun here in Guadalajara. The 11th house of communities, of collaborations, you know, opposite of Libra in the 5th house. You have to apply it for your location. It's about learning when to lead and learning when to let go. And life has been showing me examples of people leading in situations and in moments where they're being actually asked to let go. And so here's the thing, when you let go and you fully walk away with grace, that's what Libra really, really wants for us. There's going to be a magical story that I'm going to help y'all unravel and unveil right now. So when I look at this Aries full moon in the aftermath, interpreting what has already happened, the cosmic setup of this Aries full moon really is the warrior's mirror. And it's asking us, where have I been dimming my fire just to fit in? Where have you been dimming your fire just to fit in? And for me, like I said, at my location in the 11th house, it's been lighting up the team dynamics. It's been lighting up the politics that happen within group dynamics. It's been lighting up my personal Mars and Cancer and the solar return that I got squaring, okay? Stirring up emotional frustrations in my 6th house. So you have to understand, where's your Mars or where's your Cancer? Where's your Libra? Where's your Capricorn? Where's your Aries? For me, it was in the space of labor and service. All right. And it's this feeling of when you know you're capable of more, but the environment, the setup, okay, is resisting your form of leadership. And you might want to start questioning, should I stay humble? Should I be quiet? Should I do what I feel like is right? Should I fight? Should I do what I feel is just? And the thing is, Spirit says neither, none of the above. It says stay intentional. It says stay strategic. And it says, let your fire mature. Because we got to understand that, look at the road right now. Look at the road. You see the road? You see the road? I can't make this up. The road is literally being snatched up right now. The path, okay, is Mars in Scorpio. This is the maturity. This is the strategy. It's Libra in opposition in the sun. This is the intentionality with your integrity. Choosing neither. And when you look at this Aries full moon, and especially with the aftermath, Aries versus Libra, the spiritual tug of war, okay? Especially, like I said, I'm giving a personal example between the 11th and 5th house. You have to apply it to your own house, okay? This axis is, hello nature, is the collective versus the creative. It's the duty versus, let me move I got my big cup in my hand. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, see, I got the astrology mug. If y'all my Ayurveda people, you know, I got the Vata type. Gotta keep it a warm drink. So it's doing what the group expects versus what your soul wants to express. And this is the key between 11th and the 5th, okay? Aquarius versus Leo. We had a lot of that. Pluto and Aquarius is going direct around October 14th or so. And so when we look at it, what the group expects versus what the soul, and I realized I don't hate work itself or the work that it even takes, right? I hate the feeling of misalignment. I dislike it tremendously. The kind of environment that asks you to suppress your fire to make other people feel comfortable, that's not necessarily for you. But you may be stuck in a situation where you got to deal with that for now. And this is where Libra in the 5th house lesson is to lead with love and artistry, not with aggression, to be the politician, okay? To be diplomatic, to learn diplomacy that keeps your vision alive while you wait for the divine timing. And this is the balancing scales. So when I look at this, you know, when I consider like Mars in Scorpio, or like how it hit my Mars in Cancer, because this is a personal story right now, you know, this is the kind of energy where we look back to when Mars was in Cancer. Some of this stuff is retrograding type energy in an awkward way. It's like the soldier in the water who's motivated by care. But while Mars is in Scorpio, this care can feel easily overwhelmed because you're not going to be able to just destroy out of alignment. It's the sacred test of emotional maturity. And that's where Scorpio has to deal with a little bit more heat. You can't fight every battle, okay? You have to protect your peace. You have to protect your schedule. You have to protect your boundaries, especially when you're building a legacy and a home or something that you feel tremendously passionate about, while Mars is in Scorpio ruling this full moon in Aries. So when that bus skipped me, for example, and I saw one already go by, but I'm walking slow today. When those doors slammed shut, when the people that I co-work with tested my patience, Spirit whispered to me, even in my frustration, you are not stuck. You are being refined. And that's what Virgo was here to teach us during that whole Virgo season, which we just passed. We just left Virgo season, right? I don't know what else might be in Virgo right now. So again, you're not stuck, you're being refined. And when I look at the whole shamanic medicine, Aries right now, hold up, I gotta see the light coming on a different way. Aries right now is teaching us, I'm literally on the walk, y'all, forgive me. Aries right now is teaching us self-ownership, where Libra teaches us the grace. Dang, did I miss I think I passed my street. Got me all in the passion. Yeah, that's one street too far. I think yep. One street too far. You got me in it, y'all. So self-ownership, grace, Aries, Libra, together, they are teaching the dance right now between the courage that it takes and the timing that it takes to follow the timing. Okay? Not your timing, but when you know what's right. So tonight, under this full moon in Aries, I invite you to breathe with me. Okay? I've been having to breathe a lot to tame and control that fire, to redirect it purposely. So, you know, take that moment right now to slow your roll, slow your breath, inhale through the nose and call your energy back from every door that closed this week, because that's what full moons do. All right? Every door that has closed this week, making sure I ain't about to miss this bus. I seen one go by. Probably not the best scenario for the breathing exercise, but this is how life really is. So take that moment to then exhale from the mouth and release resistance for the need to rush your destiny. Okay? It's a season that requires patience. And then place your hand on your heart and repeat that I am not trapped. I am training. And this is the warrior energy of Aries. That's not about fighting other people, but learning what battles to train for. I am not training. I am not trapped. I am training. And every closed door strengthens my aim. And that's what's key. You know, Aries is a one-pointed, focused, and directional person. So when you know what you're gonna hit and you put all your power in that one direction, guess what? You will win. This is my recap in the aftermath of the Aries full moon from a personal story. I hope it brought you some insight. Understand that this full moon is run by Scorpio, Mars and Scorpio specific, who is the strategist in the war, who recognizes the hidden motives of people, who has their own desires. They have their own motivations and they don't always align with yours. but it's learning how to make sure you get an equal energetic exchange either way, and being willing to lose something that's not for you, even if you want it badly, even if you want that approval, even if you don't feel like being judged. It's the willingness. Wow, I just kicked a whole bunch of old paint when I said that, being judged. Whole old paint. Break down the shamanic understanding of that. Hit the thumbs up and the likes button. This is Pernell Bobby with the beautiful flowers in the back. We'll tap in soon, y'all. Actually, now that I'm stationary, I can give you a calm finishing message. This full moon is not just going to expose the frustration, okay? It is going to give you the fire to forge something brand new when the doors close. And if you've been feeling stuck, whether you're at a job, within a relationship, within a certain phase of your life, remember that Aries does not wait for permission. It creates a path through the courage, not through control, aka Mars ruling Scorpio. Don't control any situations, learn to let go. And that's when the real magic happens, because sometimes spirit will slam doors, close doors, like it literally did on me, reflecting the internal and outer, so that I finally start building my own, and you start building your own. So if this message really spoke to your soul, I want you to hit and slam that like button the way life has slammed doors in your life, okay? And share it with your tribe. Join me in the next episode with this shamanism, with the astrology, within our membership. We'll dive into the elemental rituals to integrate this Aries fire with balance, with grace. Stay strong, stay sovereign, and walk with the fire, not against it, okay? Not in spite of it, all right? And I'll see you under the next moon. Love you.